It's an incredible medical recovery, one that started before the little patient was even born. 3 years ago, Jeremy Grant was born with a rare disorder in which a baby's intestines are outside of the body. He was operated on and then treated at CHEO. Here's CTV's Claudia Cotillo with Jeremy's story.
What do you like to play?
Hide and seek.
Jeremy Grant is 3 years old now. An active little boy who loves running and playing at the park.
Going to fly.
In most ways, he's a typical 3-year-old, but his start in life was different from most.
He was born with a condition called gastroschisis, which basically means that his bowels don't find their way back into the abdominal cavity, and they stay outside loose in the amniotic fluid.
Jeremy's parents found out about the condition during a routine ultrasound in pregnancy.
It was kind of a mourning of that kind of ideal pregnancy, but at the same time kind of starting to come to terms and prepare ourselves for what that would mean for him.
It meant he was born with most of his bowel on the outside of his body.
Keep the bowel here, and we protect it with the bag just to make sure it's not going to be damaged.
Jeremy was born 5 weeks early, weighing just 5 pounds.
All right.
Soon after his birth, he was transported from the Ottawa hospital to CHEO in a special unit through a tunnel connecting the hospitals.
And then they kind of just did enough to sort of stabilize him for the transition over to CHEO.
And just barely being able to touch him, that was difficult. But knowing that he was in good hands and he was going to the best place was helpful and comforting.
That place, CHEO, is where doctors were able to get Jeremy's bowels back inside his tiny body, where step by step they started working.
That initial surgery, it basically sets up his intestines in the silo so that gravity can allow the intestines to go into his belly.
Jeremy spent the first 3 months of his life at CHEO, his first home. Over a month went by before his parents could even hold him.
Being patient as a mom and waiting for him to be ready and his body to be ready for that first snuggle was kind of, I'd say that was the hardest part for me.
And Nicole, yeah, I remember she got to hold him first, and she sent me a picture of her holding him while I was at work, and it was like counting down the seconds until I was off so that I could rush over here and get to share the same experience.
CHEO became a second home for Jeremy's parents. The staff here became a big part of their lives.
Seeing their little babies with tubes and lines and things on them is very stressful for them. It leaves lasting memories. So we want to be able to have those memories as positive as we possibly can.
Pine cone.
There's some pine cones, yeah.
3 years later, they remember the care Jeremy got here and the support for them.
There it is.
Doctors at CHEO even made Jeremy a belly button, which he proudly shows off.
He's such a light in our lives, and I know every parent says that, but he's such a positive little kid.
Sharing Jeremy's story, this family's way of giving back.
That it can be something he can be proud of, that he's used it to help other people and help an amazing organization that helped him.
Claudia Cotillo, CTV News.